Hello, Leo. Welcome, Leo Feminine. I am your Empress Divine. You're watching the Empress Divine Channel, and I channel for divine feminine energy. Masculines, males, men who identify with masculine energy, I cannot apologize to you. I have earned this position as an Empress channeler. And if you just watch, cross watch quietly, you may learn something about your feminine that applies to you. But I don't have any specific videos for you. There are plenty of readers out there. Go find one elsewhere, okay? Now, not Pisces, Leo, this is for you. Leo Divine Feminine, this is a message for you. And we will start with messages specifically for you first, Leo Feminine, ladies first. And then we can talk about love and all that jazz. So, Leo Divine Feminine, we want some goddess guidance. What is the goddess guidance for the Leo Feminine? Leo Divine Feminine, what is the goddess guidance for you? Yes, that exactly. That is, that's it. That's you. Segment, lion energy. You see these lions over here? Segment usually looks like a lion in the face in real Egyptian, hieroglyphs and you know, depiction. But it says, be strong. You are stronger than you think you are, and your strength assures a happy outcome. The strength card in the tarot is associated with Leo also. And this is somebody who has full control over the beast within. I feel like you've done your shadow work, Leo feminine. You know exactly how your ego can take control of you sometimes. You know how sometimes you roar and it's unnecessary. We have Bridget here with Don't Back Down. Stand up for what you believe is right. Stand up for what you believe is right, but also know when to bow out of a fight. Pick your battles wisely. Okay? Pick those battles wisely. And I feel like at this point in your life, you are starting to do that, Leo woman. It's like you stop just being so worked up about the small things and you kind of appreciate life as it is. You're learning to accept the things that happen that don't necessarily rub you the right way and preserve such strong and transformative energy that you hold inside. You're learning to preserve that. Yeah, the Page of Coins is telling me that you're going to make minimal investment. There's a lot of things that only get the tiniest investment from you. Like if it's not truly fulfilling you and giving you what it is that you want, it's like, mm-mm. See, we have that Nine of Swords here. Nine of Swords in the Hermit. This is unfulfillment. Somebody who is inwardly just not happy with what's going on. But I don't feel like that's you. The Page of Coins is telling me that you just have a minimal investment in anything that does not make you feel complete and true bliss. Like if it doesn't give you that feeling of, dancing in the moonlight with someone you love to your favorite song, hair blowing in the wind, that type of energy, that type of vibe, you just have very little investment for it, very few words. If you used to be like an argumentative person, I just don't see that being a thing for you anymore, Leo feminine. You got that King of Swords with the Ace of Swords. Like I always say, the King of Swords is a man of few words because it doesn't take but a couple of them for him to get his point across. And with that energy, is like I just don't have it. I just don't have it. When you're around people, you just want to be having fun. You just want to give your energy to love and to, fun and liveliness and a carefree life. All that, dealing with demons and toxic energy and all of that all the time. It's just not on your radar. You just don't really give it any attention anymore. And it's not because you don't care, it's because you've been there, done that. Leo feminine is like, I've been through all the drama. I've experienced all the mess. Like I'm off that. I'm off that. I just want to have fun. I just want to be, free. I don't want to be tied down. I just want to be like, I want every day to be a party. I want this to just be a long ass party. I'm like, we off that. You have the Knight of Wands over here, which is like a real untied down, free to roam energy. The Four of Wands telling me that you just want every day to be like a celebration. And Knight of Pentacles, like long term, you, like I said, you want every day to be a party, honey. Everything can be turned into lightheartedness. And even when you have work to do, this is not saying that you will run away from your responsibilities, because we are much higher than that. As divine feminines, you are on a much higher level than that. So you don't reject your responsibility. You don't run from your responsibility. You find a way to make it fun. You find a way to add life to it, to add some spice to it. Whether you have to play music while you're cleaning your house, or whether you have to make a game out of, organizing things in the office, whatever it is that you're doing, you do it with spunk, you do it with spice. So you just off that. This is telling me is like with the Justice card and the Three of Swords, you've made peace with your past. You've made peace with your demons. Just like in that segment card, be strong. She has full control over these wild animals. The beast within doesn't come out unless you allow it to. And there, Three of Cups again. You just want to have fun. Girls just want to have fun. Oh, girls just wanna have fun. And that's where you are, Leo feminine, at this point in your life. That's the energy that came out for you, my lady. And I must say, I love it because I have a Leo moon, and that's about right. That's about right. I just don't have it. People we want to argue, baby, I ain't got it for you. You're going to have to go try to piss somebody else off because, baby, you don't even matter enough. You're not even important like that for me to be trying to argue with you. Who are you, darling? Oh, okay. That's nice. That's my favorite thing to tell people when they be trying to argue back and forth. I be like, that's cool, darling. Go thrive, okay? Go thrive. I tell them, go thrive. Stop surviving, because when you're in survival mode, that's when you're confrontational like that. When you thriving, you don't be caring about that boo. So let's get over onto your love space. What's going on in Leo Feminine's love life? What is the heart space like for the Leo feminine? Okay. Okay. I feel the energy of I ain't going nowhere. I ain't going nowhere. Okay. Okay. You're not backing down. Definitely. Just like this card says, be strong, don't back down. You're not going anywhere. I feel like the person that you are, you intent on having that love and that fun with this person too. The person that you're dealing with, Leo Divine Feminine, I feel like they have not reached that point of life that you are at right now. So you serve as an example. You also serve as a leader. Just like this woman in this card is leading the lions, you would be leading. The Bridget here has fire in her hand, but she has control over it. You have a control of the dark side of yourself that your partner has not mastered yet. And rather than looking at them and saying, I ain't dealing with that, as you would maybe some foolishness at work, or, some social media drama, or, drama with associates or something. You look at that and be like, whatever. When it comes to real heart matters, you're very loyal. A loyal lion. But you already knew that. Very loyal. You ain't going nowhere, because you're like, I'm determined to have this carefree life. And if I have to be the one to show you what I went through, or how it is that I healed my own issues or healed my shadow side, then yeah, I can share that with you. I can do that. That's kind of what I'm hearing with Leo. I can share that. I can show you what I did. I can show you how I got there. Leo like talking about I did this. Well, I did this. That used to happen to me too. I'm a Leo moon, so I can pick on y'all like that because I'm picking on myself too. You know how people claim that we try to take a situation and make it about ourselves, but we're just trying to tell you something. And if you listen, your ass might not be so sad. Ooh. Anyway, that was for the cross watcher. But you ain't going nowhere. You're not going anywhere. I feel like your person has a whole lot to deal with. Like, it's a lot. It's like years of disappointment, years of hurt, years of rejection, years of unresolved pain, years of trauma, all of that that they have to deal with. But when they come to you, it's like you can let it go because you don't have to live in that world anymore. Like, I can show you another world, I can show you a different way because I went through that cycle too. See, this is about cycles, and you lead the cycle. You lead here. You completed that cycle first. This person has not completed that cycle yet. So all the demons that you've already conquered and that you just kind of, you know, don't give any energy to, they haven't been able to master that yet. So they're still in that space. And I feel like they have a lot of worry about or concern about how their demons will affect your connection. It's a lot of things that they hold on to themselves. Like, they keep a lot of things in. They don't give a lot of emotional investment sometimes. They hold a lot of things in. They have a lot of conflicting inner thoughts that they just kind of hold it all to themselves. They keep the weight on their own shoulders because, like I said, they are concerned that their demon or their dark side is going to mess up the situation. Like, they see you as so beautiful and so fun and so pure and so lively. So they may not even know the extent to which you have had to conquer your own demons. But like I said, you can always show them. So maybe a little bit more vulnerability here could help them. Maybe if they can just understand exactly what it is that you've been through, they can trust that it's okay to show you what they're going through. Because right now, with the Eight of Swords and the King of Cups, somebody is really keeping everything to themselves. And that's the good emotions too, because they know that if they show you the good, loving emotions and the flood of love that they want to give you, then that's going to require intimacy, and that's scary. Intimacy is something like some people feel like they would rather die than to open up and share everything that's wrong with them because it can be embarrassing. It can be embarrassing, and it can make especially a man or masculine, it can make them feel emasculated to have to admit that they have weaknesses or have to admit that they have things that are wrong with them, deep things, deep emotional things too, because a lot of masculines are already not as well versed in the emotional arena. So when they have to come and, admit weakness in something where they already are not, the best at doing, it's just a lot. It could cut somebody open. It's a lot of vulnerability. And I think in their mind, they think that you're too good and that you'll leave them. That if they tell you what it is that they have going on, that you'll be like, fuck this. Like, I want to go party. I don't want to hear that mess. Like, they think that you would not care at all, Leo, feminine. So it may be worth just kind of, don't just be like, don't walk up on them and be like, hey, guess what? Um, I was molested when I was 12 years old. Don't just pop off a situation like that, or don't just, y'all having a regular situation and be like, well, yeah, I used to get beat every day. Don't don't do that. Like, don't just overwhelm them with it. But just steadily over time, just keep keep just revealing a little bit about yourself, little by little. And I felt the need to say that because Leo energy is so strong. You feel what I'm saying? You can stand up for what's right, but also don't just rush it in on a person because that's a lot to deal with somebody who's already kind of emotionally raw, because you wouldn't want them to have to take on your emotions and their own emotions. You don't want them to be like broken inside and then struggle with having to try to feel sorry for you too. Do it in the way that you know how you do things. You keep things light and you show the positivity about it, so you don't have to match and beat them in their sorrow. It's more like, just in passing in casual conversation. Well, some things happen to me too, and I see how sometimes you get down, and I've had things that happen to me too, in the older days or when I was a child or a couple of years ago. Um, we could talk about it if you want to, but basically what I did was, and then just go into how you kind of got over it, or just kind of face it, just kind of preface it like that. Don't just don't let them be in a down mood one day. You like, well, I used to get beat on because it may come across as like a competitive energy, but I'm talking to a divine feminine here, so I feel like you kind of already know this, but this is just something that spirit wants to bring to your attention at this time that, yeah, you are in a place that is so victorious and it's so magical, and you've conquered so much in your life that you deserve to be happy. And you don't have much energetic investment for things that don't make you happy. But in terms of your love and your heart space and the person who has your heart, they really have your heart. And when they feel down, you kind of feel it too, but it's not like you're going to run away from them. I do not feel the energy at all of you stepping away from this person. And I mean, even when they show the emotional outburst, or when they kind of go inside this little feeling sorry or self pity type of energy, I just don't feel that you will be like popping off on them or going crazy on them or nothing. I feel a very calm and regal, very refined, self controlled energy, like the segment card here. Like your love, it keeps, I think the love that you two have keeps you. The story of segment, let me explain it. Okay. She would get so mad that she would like start killing people, start biting their heads off if she didn't get what she wanted. So they would like get her drunk so that she would chill. So I feel like the love, like you're love drunk on this person. You're so love drunk behind this person that you could never even imagine yourself like getting mad and biting their heads off like you would do other people. Like you're already pretty much tamed when it comes to the love with this person. But it also keeps you from just overwhelming them, I feel, with, okay, I need you to do better. I need you to do more. I think they're able to actually, kind of be, even if it's sometime in that place of self pity, or, in a depressive state or having mood swings or whatever, you just kind of allow them to be. You just kind of flow with it. You may still even have like a lighthearted kind of slant to it. And they know that you're there. You just make it known that you're there for this person. That's that loyalty energy coming in here. But yeah, just kind of work with them. Just kind of work with them because you ain't going nowhere. So just kind of work with them. Allow them to feel their feelings, but also just kind of pitch in and say, well, when I used to have to deal with that energy, or I used to be in a depression myself, this is what I did. And a lot of times they'll ask you, well, what you have to be depressed about? You so happy or whatever. Boom, there's your outlet. There's your chance. There's your opportunity, Leo. You can get in there and be like, okay, well, this is what I went through. And that develops even more intimacy because they may not have even known what you've gone through, being that you're such a happy person, you're such a in control person, that type of energy. So that has been your reading, Leo. Like, comment, let me know what's going on in your life right about now if this resonates with you. And subscribe if you have not already, okay? Bye, Leo. See y'all later.